So this week's focus is going to be on algebra, making sure that we can do all the basic skills. I know this first video for some of you will be really straightforward, but we're starting with the absolute basics and building it up, and you can work your way through and see how far you can get. There will be a short quiz thing for you to do when you've finished your questions. With that quiz, I want you to try and answer the ones that you can. If there's one you haven't got to, though, you can write "don't know" for it. So that'll give me a sense of how far you've gone in your equation solving. So that'd be really helpful if you could fill that in. We are solving equations, and each time I'm going to do an example and give you your turn to do, and just leave a little pause so you can just have a go at laying it out for yourself after each turn. If I've got something like 3x, and this is a reminder about your algebra, 3x means 3 times x. If I want to work out just what x is, that's the very meaning of the word solve. So if I'm trying to solve an equation, I'm trying to figure out what x equals. Well, here I've got 3 times x. Well, I want just x, so we need to undo that 3 times by dividing by 3. We need to do that over on this side. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So pause the video, have a go at your turn, unpause it, and I will give the answer to the your turn. We'll then do a few more examples in that style. Hopefully you have now had a go, having paused the video, and you looked at this one. We're going for x equals, the moment we've got 4 times x, so the opposite is going to be to divide by 4. Well, that'll give us x equals, but we need to do the same thing to both sides. You'll see I did that there. I meant to say that more clearly. Same thing to both sides. So I need to divide this side by 4 as well. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Now, second example, a little bit different. Second example. Here we've got x take away 9, and we want x in its own. Well, that means instead of doing x minus 9, we need to add 9 to both sides. Now, some of you will be beyond drawing the little arrows. I'm drawing them just to give that support, just so you know what's going on. So here we're doing the opposite of take away 9, which is to add 9. X take away 9, add 9 just gives us x back. 14 add 9, doing the same to both sides, gives us 23. Have a go. So pause the video, and then I'll give the answer when you unpause it. Okay, so this one here, we're doing x take away 14. The opposite of taking away 14 is to add 14. And that'll get rid of our take away 14. Same to both sides, so we add 14 over here. That gives us x equals 16, because 2 add 14 gives us 16. So again, doing the opposite of this thing, which is here we've got take away 14, so the opposite is to add 14. Last one, we've got x plus 8, or x add 8. The opposite of adding 8, because we want to get rid of this plus 8 if we're solving it to get x in its own. The opposite of adding 8 is to take away 8. We want to do that from both sides. That gives us x equals, well, 12. Take away our 8 leaves us with 4. Again, pause, and then I'll run through the answers to your turn when you've had a go to do that. Okay, so this one we've got add 11. The opposite is to take away 11. So that leaves us with x equals 24. Take away 11 is 13. There is absolutely no harm, if you needed to, about laying out that little calculation at the side, doing 4 take away 1 is 3, 2 take away 1 is 1. So if you want to lay out a little calculation at the side, that is absolutely fine. There's no harm in that, in just keeping you right. So hopefully that will get you started with the first set of questions that I'm going to put up. and then you can move on and see how far you can get with this. So that's the first type of equations that we're going to solve, are really nice, straightforward ones with one operation to do to both sides. Have a go, see how you get on.